Who were these Zerbites?
They were a magical order, one of the largest in the empire, while the emperor's troops kept watch along the Darkwind Mountains. The Zerbites searched their own fortresses for ways to ward off the dark forces of the jungle. This here is one of them, the home fortress of the Grand Master Enktar, the leader of the Zerbites. Here they spent many years gathering knowledge about the secrets of the Black Jungle. I can still hear their ghosts whispering, and their pens scratching on the parchment as they record their knowledge, a knowledge that no mortal has any longer. It was a group of Zerbites who found Zarok's bone temple of the jungle, but the temple killed them all except one who stumbled around the unholy ruins for days. Much later he fled the temple and eventually reached the keep. His face was a mask of terror. The temple had driven him mad. Once he had recovered a few days later, he was completely different. He threw off his Zerbite robes and made his brothers obey him. His magic powers were considerable. The powers of the temple had completely taken him over. He persecuted the Zerbites, who closed their keeps to keep their most sacred knowledge from the traitor. They secured it with traps and riddles because they knew that no wall would keep him out. If the traitor killed them all, he would never have been able to discover the secrets of this place. He retreated back into the temple, and alone he brooded there for many years, until he eventually traveled to the Empire, and from there to Fiara to try out his powers. That Zerbite was known as the greatest raiser of the dead of his time, and caused a great deal of suffering. Later he was forced to join an alliance that was supposed to control his powers, the Circle.
And his name was Hokhan Ashir.
You're right. The winds have been whispering of his return for a long time now. Then here in Zoo his destiny will be fulfilled, as will yours, Rune Warrior.